Hey YouTube, it's MadisonRamsaran and I'm back with another pick a card. Today we're going to be choosing from 3 groups. They're little crystal bottles. And before I show you guys the groups, I just want to let you guys know that I do offer personal readings, healings, and spell work. And you can find more information about the kinds of readings and healings and things like that that I offer in the description below. Or you can email me with any questions, and I can also send you the menu of the things that I do offer in an email if you email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the 3 groups that we have. Today's reading is going to be what to expect in your next 7 days, and this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever this finds you, that's going to be for those next 7 days. It doesn't have to be the 7 days after I just uploaded this. This can be watched whenever. So let's move on to showing you the groups. Group 1, you're going to be Ametrine. It's a mixture of amethyst and citrine. Ooh, almost fell. Group 2, you're going to be orange calcite. Got something on my finger, probably an ash. And then group 3, you're gonna be strawberry quartz. Oh my gosh, this ash is still like on my finger. Sorry guys. But yeah, now it's traveled into my finger. Cameras catch everything, and I'm not gonna hold back talking about it because what I look like. Look at that dirt, speck of dirt. But yeah, group 3, you're gonna be strawberry quartz. Okay, and that's what it looks like in the bag. So you guys can find the timestamps in the comments or the description, and we're just gonna jump right into our reading. Group 1, if you chose the Ametrine, this is gonna be your reading, your timeless reading on the next 7 days and what you can expect. So let's dive right in. First, before we get to this nice pile of cards, I want to start with a prayer, and I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and ask, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good at this time over the next 7 days? Please and thank you. Okay. So, yeah. For you guys, you're going to be ending some toxic cycles over this next 7 days. A lot of you have been avoiding or not allowing yourself to see the fact that there is going to be a major choice needing to be made in these next 7 days, and this major choice or these major choices could be very drastic and very life-changing, but it's all going to be for the benefit of you releasing toxic people, places, and things, ways of being, habits that do not serve you, so that you can make good choices for yourself, and so that you can align with your highest and greatest timeline and really truly be making choices every day and living a life that aligns with you and kind of doesn't have to, Spirit saying, tiptoe around certain people, places, and things, or habits, behaviors, for some of us, addictions that we have. So now is the time for transformation, and now is the time for taking off the veil that we've placed over our eyes or over our intuition, trying to ignore, hard truths about certain things. For everybody's gonna be different, certain people, places, or things. But like Spirit said, this is gonna help you make better choices and now and moving forward in your future. And your Moonology card is the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So definitely at this time, it is a time for release. It's a time for really making choices and taking action that is going to translate into better times for us, and release or change of certain people, places, things, habits, addictions. And this is all going to be for your betterment. We got the new moon in an Aries, so this is going to be a nice energy of like springtime, bringing in good intentions. So for some of you, this change could be further taking place in springtime, or you might have thought, wow, I have to wait till springtime, but this is going to happen a little bit sooner. Everybody, it's going to be different, but something to do with springtime. You might be making changes now so that you can have a better springtime, and that can be a time for you setting intentions in a new lifestyle or new way of being. So yeah, Spirit is saying it's definitely a time to create and connect to your creativity and be creative, but it is not time to force that. That vibe is going to come when it's right and when it's the right time. Spirit does want you to do things that make you feel good about yourself at this time, and start doing some more self-care, making sure that you're taking care of your hygiene every day, and as much as possible for you. I know that not everybody has the accessibility to do that, or the mental strength to, but Spirit says this is going to help you gain more strength, more mental clarity, more spiritual clarity, and Spirit said spiritual hygiene as well. So you might find it easier to connect with Spirit or connect with the messages from Spirit when you are in a good hygienic state, and when your environment is too. For some of you guys, you leave dishes in your room or bottles, and Spirit said no, we've got to get those out as soon as they come in, as soon as you're done with them, or make a ritual at the end of your night to do the dishes, or take the dishes to the sink and take the bottles and cups and things out of your room, because that is just clutter, and that creates clutter in your mind. And Spirit said no more of that. It is time to bring further and greater clarity to ourselves, and Spirit said you're already releasing a lot of big toxic things, so doing those little things is going to help you empower yourself during these times of making choices of drastic measures, Spirit said. Okay. Because yeah, definitely there's a lot of toxicity going around you at this time, Spirit said, and the more you can lessen that, the better. So we're going to move on to your love life messages now. We got 4 cards from the Sexual Magic Tarot deck, and we've got 1 Romance Angels deck card. So what came out for you guys is that you might have been dealing with a man or a masculine energy in your love life that is overbearing, controlling, and just kind of a toxic masculine energy. They might portray toxic masculinity. For some of you, they might be hiding an identity from you. Okay, different messages for different people. Take what resonates. But yeah, they could be hiding an identity from you, or living a, you know what I mean, a secret life, double life for some of you. And Spirit is saying that the more you let go of control issues in this situation and stop trying to control every interaction with this person, it's going to be the better, because the more you let it flow, the easier it's going to be to let go, Spirit said. For some of you, this is going to be allow this situation to unfold naturally. It's going to be an organic happening. If this needs to end here, and for a lot of you, I'm seeing a release of, somebody who is not stable and they're not a good enough man for you, Spirit said. So take what resonates, guys. If it doesn't resonate, find another group, or find another reading of mine, perhaps. But yeah, this is very specific. So, and Spirit is saying, the more that you continue to value yourself and see that this is just a little boy, that you're really going to be able to bring in more solid people and people who want to build and grow with you. So for some of you, this person could be very jealous of you, and they see you, you know, trying to up yourself. They see you saving money. They see you having nice things. They see you having a nice environment, and that's stuff that you worked really hard for to create for yourself, and they're jealous because they could be making even more money than you or the same amount of money as you, and they can't seem to do that for themselves. And that's just because that's the type of person that they are, and that's their vibration. That's how they vibrate. They, you know what I mean? You're the type of person to go grocery shopping with your money, and they're the type of person to spend it on fast food, and then they're gonna feel like shit, and everything turns to shit, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like they spend their money on stupid shit. For some of you, I'm getting somebody who sits on their ass on video games all day, and you know, they're just kind of like that low vibrational person. Like they could be the person who leaves all those dishes and bottles we were talking about around the room. So what we're getting to basically is Spirit is saying, once you find a way to allow this situation to unfold naturally and let this burden be released as it should, let those words come out of your mouth, this is going to be changed, and you're going to find somebody who's going to build and grow with you. It's not jealous of you, but sees you as an equal partner, sees you as somebody who, you know, wow, I love her, or I love him, I love them, and, you know, I want to help them with things around the house. I want to, you know what I mean, financially support them and root them on for the beautiful environment and things that they've created and gotten for themselves, you know what I mean, the person that they're becoming. Like, there's people whose aura and being around them will rot you from the inside out, and then there's people who will lift you up. There are people who will build with you. There are people who, you know, you won't have to worry and watch your back around and like be so hyper vigilant, Spirit is saying, or like in survival mode around. Like for some of you, like you've drastically changed since being in this relationship because of what, you know what I mean, you've been put through. For some of you guys, this is seriously a childish ass person, and they have, you know what I mean, what we would call community dick, and you just deserve somebody who is solid and better than that. And for some of you, it's going to be kind of like somebody who comes into your life who doesn't just kind of take everything all at once and make everything happen all at once, kind of like your previous relationships. This is going to be somebody who actually wants to prove themselves to you, wants to take you out, wants to show you a good time, wants to show you how a man should actually treat a woman, or a person should treat a person. So that's that for your love life reading over the next 7 days, group 1. And your closing message is a fortune cookies deck card, and you got friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. So you could have a friend who's going through a situation that's similar to you, and Spirit is saying bonding, and, you know, talking with someone, if this is a safe person, about, you know what I mean, what you've been going through, and really speaking certain things that are happening out loud to yourself and to another person who is trusting and loving, can really help open your mind to like kind of seeing more of the truth of a situation and being able to empower yourself to take action. I've heard this thing before, and I've heard it kind of both ways. If you tell other people your plans, you're more likely to do them. Take that how that resonates, because I've heard otherwise too. So it's just, as Spirit is saying, it's really time to connect with some friends at this time. If you have some safe friends to connect with and have some, you know, homie time, and just really enjoy somebody's company, because there's some stuff going on with your love life. So enjoy some friendship time, okay guys? That was your reading, group 1, those who chose the Ametrine, for your next 7 days. So I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped. If you guys want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, or custom working with me, then you can email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or you can look at the description of this video to find out more information about the types of readings, healings, and services I offer. I love you guys, and it was great reading for you. I'm going to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team Members, and High Self, and thank you for your help in getting this reading and channeled messages for Group 1. Thank you, Group 1, for being here. I love you guys. Please stay safe and have a good time. Have a good next 7 days and be safe, like I said. Love you guys. Bye. Group 2, if you chose the orange calcite, this is going to be your reading on your next 7 days. And this is a timeless reading to remind you, so this can be watched at any time for the next 7 days after you watch this video. So, before we get into it, nice conglomerate of cards. I want to start with a prayer. So I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and higher self, and ask, what does Group 2, those who chose the orange calcite, need to know for their highest and greatest good over this next 7 days? Please and thank you. So let's see, buddies. We are going to start with some tarot. And okay, what Spirit is telling me with you guys is the power is in your hands at this time to create happy times with certain people. So for some of you, there are some folks who you don't get along with or don't get along with you, don't agree with what you do and find strength in and find happiness in. And that's okay. Those folks are to be released and that power is in your hands. Spirit is really wanting to focus more on the fact that you have the power to bring in a lot of great friends, and Spirit is saying even friends who become family or connection, a greater connection with existing friends and family. Spirit is saying you have a really big heart and you've been through a lot. So of course you're not going to take any bullshit when it comes to certain relationships, and you've, proven that through, the release of certain people and certain situations, because you know your worth, you know how you deserve to be treated, and you know that, you deserve basic respect and to be seen as, equal when it comes to a friendship or a relationship or, family member kind of relationship. So Spirit is saying you really do have the power in your hands at this time to create good and powerful relationships that are going to help expand your life. And Spirit said expand your heart and expand your strength. So for some of you, you've been a rock for other people, and Spirit said you are going to finally find some people who can be your rock in your times of need and your times of sorrow. Okay, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of celebration. You're gonna be seeing a lot of collaboration and true emotional stability and maturity within yourself because of the strength you've gathered to, empower yourself through the choices that you've made and kind of release any baggage that you have concerning any releases that you've done regarding relationships or people, places, or things, because, the power was in your hands at that time, and your highest self felt it necessary for you to make those choices, so that you can make room for people who truly matter, who truly value you, and see you as, the strong and mature person that you are. A lot of people who are emotionally immature will try to, in any way, make you feel like you're immature because, of the strength that you display, of the happiness and the happy times that you can create. A lot of people think when somebody's the life of the party or when they have a lot of fun that they're stupid or they're ditzy or they're quite literally like stupid, just because of how much they don't take shit seriously. But I think that you show a lot of emotional maturity through not taking shit so seriously and not getting worked up over stupid little things. And for some of you, you are releasing people who just try to control every interaction, every happening and meeting, and you're gonna get with people who really do want to collaborate on the meeting and the meeting up and like having a good time and really just enjoying each other and not controlling each other, because you're all strong individuals who are powerful and are creating great lives for yourselves and aren't worried about controlling other people because they can't control anything else. So Spirit is saying you're really gathering great strength from these experiences as well, and from these relationships, and from this knowing within yourself of who you are and what you're capable of, and you know, the shit that you've been through, the steps that you've taken to have this level of emotional, mental, spiritual, even physical maturity for some of you. Okay, whatever that means for you guys. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to your Moonology cards. We got conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So it is, the full moon was yesterday as I'm filming this, but this is a timeless reading. So the full moon and doing full moon rituals could help you conclude some energies, kind of like we got conclusions are within reach. So if you want to do some full moon releases, that can be really helpful in releasing some old baggage or old people, places, things, ways of being. Most definitely, full moon rituals are great for holding yourself accountable and taking the steps forward to, you know, let go of things that don't serve you and, you know, cause you more trouble than help. And you got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So for some of you, you could be trapped with looking at, you know, the small details of everything that happened and, you know, wondering why it had to happen that way. But look at the bigger picture. Spirit is saying it's really, truly a time for you to start taking the power back and making the life that you deserve, instead of letting other people worry you so much that, you know, you're inactive, you're in inaction. It's time to realize, you know, this was part of the bigger picture, and now it's time for me to focus on, you know, other stuff and see that situation is closed and done. And this is another full moon, so definitely start doing some full moon religious. I don't know why that came out. Some of you are religious, so do what you want. But start doing some full moon rituals if you're open to that. And yeah, it was just Sagittarius season, so that could be significant to you. A Sagittarius could be significant to you. Or Sagittarius season, you could have Sagittarius in your chart, and look at how that's affecting you as well, because that's a big, beautiful, fiery, creative energy. And that could be, there could be something happening in the sky right now affecting you in this Sagittarius. I would look into that if you feel called. If not, don't do it. But yeah, what do we got here? We're gonna move into your love life now, group B2. You guys are dealing with, Spirit is saying for some of you guys, you have been ignoring the fact or looking the other way, or just kind of shutting down when it comes to facing the fact that somebody is not as loyal as they say they are. So for some of you, you know about this infidelity and you've forgiven this person. And now Spirit is calling for a balance, and for this person to prove themselves to you and truly balance the relationship, truly show up for you, and have this make sense in your mind, and have this actually, you know, be healing. So for some of you, you might have some patterns of insecurity, and you need this person to validate you now moving forward, knowing that, you know, they're not going to do it again. They're gonna, you know what I mean, be loyal. And for some of you, that person isn't proving themselves, and it's kind of leaving you down in the dumps and restless and kind of super depressed. And Spirit is saying, in order for this relationship to move forward and for it to make sense in your mind, you are going to have this person prove themselves to you, and, you know, take accountability and show up as the man that you need, or the woman or whoever that you need. And, you know, that's going to take communications from both sides. And if that person isn't open to communication, then Spirit is saying it is time to get some rest, truly, and start being able to meditate on how you truly feel about this, because if you sit and you're overthought all day and you're scrolling on your phone, you're watching TV, you're getting stimulated by all this other stuff, and you keep overthinking, you're like, I really truly don't know. Like Spirit said, sit in meditation, please. Lay in meditation, please. Close your eyes and just let your mind do its thing, let your spirit do its thing, let your intuition do its thing, and send you messages. Allow yourself to receive messages from Spirit in meditation about this situation, because for some of you there is communication, and there is, you know, somebody who can show up, and maybe you need more of that, and you need to communicate that with each other, and this person is open to communication. Then for those who this person, you know, takes everything personally, and they can't take accountability, and they can't, you know, actually show up for you and create the changes that need to be made, and all you keep doing is thinking about, you know what I mean, this person is still doing this person is still wronging me, then Spirit wants you to find answers through meditation and through rest, and knowing that you deserve balance, knowing that you deserve somebody who can truly show up for you and truly, you know what I mean, prove that, you know, this is not gonna happen again, or you're gonna have to release them. So yeah, we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Like I said, some of you forgive, and you need them to communicate with you and, you know, keep showing up for you and doing more, being with you more, holding you more, things like that. And then for some of you, you have to release this person because they do not respect you and they're not going to change. And it shows in the everyday, Spirit said, because Spirit said, you, I don't know, you, like, I don't know, you guys must be really intense about this. Like, you guys have tried so much to communicate. You have communicated so much that, you know, like, you could have made a fucking encyclopedia about this whole fucking shit, about what's happened between you and this person. And exactly, an encyclopedia. You could have fucking put the definitions so clear and everything and said, I need this from you, I need this from you. And they refused to not listen. They refuse to act like a fucking toddler and think that they're being attacked because they don't want to take accountability and they don't want to take responsibility, and most of all, they don't want to change. So that's what's coming through here, Spirit. Thank you. Now I've got some messages for you through the deck that I made. Let me take a sip of water real quick, guys. And for some of you guys, okay, trigger warning, because Spirit's coming through with a message of, like, for some of you, you could have gotten pregnant by this person and experienced a loss because of how shitty they are and how much stress they put you through. For some of you, you could have gotten pregnant by this person and had no choice but to release what you had because of how shitty they are. Or because the situation is just not okay for it, or it's just your fucking choice, and that's okay. And Spirit, cut it out. Cut it out. Sorry. Dogs, am I right? Dogs. Fucking, this man is a dog, Spirit said. Like, this could have significantly, like, fucked you up. And Spirit's also saying, like, to be careful. If that is not your situation, be careful, because this person could try to trap you and impregnate you because they want to steal your energy. They want to silence you. But by raising up and, you know, realizing that that is not the best thing for you at this time, and protecting yourself, using protection if needed, Spirit is saying you are going to have a new start, and you are going to be able to raise your vibration. You are going to be able to speak your truth. And for some of you, this person wanted to do, like, because they could be a narcissist, they could have been, like, trying to do a smear campaign on you, like, where they're literally the piece of shit, but they're like, I'm telling everybody what you did and how you're a fucking terrible bitch and all of this, and they're literally a psychopath, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like, nobody's gonna believe them. Nobody's gonna fucking mind a fucking, like, the wind, they're not even making the fucking wind fucking change. Like, they're not doing anything. There's no movement. There's no recognition. Like, they'll post something on Facebook and they'll get 0 likes, or it'll be like their homeboy, like, damn, that's crazy, because, you know, they have to back up their homeboy or whatever. But your spirit is saying, like, if this comes to social media or whatever, like, you are gonna be able to speak your truth and, you know, just tell the truth about everything. And, like, spirit is saying, like, everybody's gonna believe you, nobody's gonna fucking believe them, because they don't fucking make sense and they're lying. So spirit said, speak your truth if you need to. And spirit said, for some of you in a legal situation, speak your motherfucking truth if you need to. And for some of you, you guys need to start expressing yourselves. You need to find ways to express yourselves. For some of you, you guys are singers, or you have a beautiful voice, or you just love to sing and you haven't done it in a second. Spirit said, please do that. It's going to be very healing for you. Do it when you can, if you can. They said they love you. Your spiritual team, your eyes. And the last card you got was romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So for some of you, this could be an ex that we were talking about. This could be a past situation or whatever. Or you could be in this situation now and you're just like, you know, I want something different. And spirit is saying, like, you are gonna bring in good people that respect you and, you know, that are a man, and for some of you can take care of their child or take care of your child, because this person doesn't know how to fuck to do that. So there's going to be good things coming for you when you're able to fully release this person and do some shadow work on some baggage that they left behind and affected you with. Spirit said it made you pay for, like, if you're at the airport and they're fucking made your bag all heavy and now you gotta pay extra. You probably had to pay extra for a lot of shit for this person, and, you know, I'm sure that they never appreciated it and used every instance of supporting you against you. Really strong messages coming through here, group 2, but that was your reading. I love you guys, and I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and thank you for joining us today and channeling these messages for group 2 in their next 7 days. Thank you, group 2, for being here. I love you guys, and it was nice seeing you. If you guys want to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work with me, email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or check out the description of this video for more information down there about that stuff. So, group 2, stay safe. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Group 3, if you chose Strawberry Quartz, I just heard Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. Some of you are Beatles fans, then this is going to be your reading. And that just reminded me of this one time I got that strain, Strawberry Fields. It tasted just like strawberries. It smelled just like strawberries. Like, it kind of reminded me excuse me, of those old strawberry shortcake. What was that her name? Strawberry shortcake? The dolls where they smelled like strawberries. Like, that's what that strain was like. If you guys are 420 friendly fellers, maybe that's something you guys needed to hear a fun fact about. I don't know. But group 3, Strawberry Quartz, this is going to be your reading. First, I would like to grab your cards and start with a prayer. So I'm going to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and high self, and ask, what does group 3 need to know for their highest and greatest good over these next 7 days in this timeless reading? Please and thank you for their highest and greatest good. Amen. Let's go. So for some of you guys, you are going to have to fight in court for something. Spirit is saying this could be for your image or for some money for your pentacles. Okay, Spirit is saying you're going to be successful in this. So for some of you, got to take somebody to court for child support, or the state or whoever is making you actually do that, because you need support from this person who's not with you, not present in the child's life. And Spirit is saying you are going to realize all of these changes, they had to happen. This heartbreak had to happen. This person had to leave you behind, had to leave you and these children behind. This is a very specific message. If it's not for you, it's not for you. There might be other messages in here, so keep listening if it's kind of, you know, whatever. Yeah, this had to happen so that you could see the truth of everything, and so that you could be your highest and greatest self for yourself and for your children, because Spirit is saying if you stayed with this person, you were not going to be happy, you were not going to be successful, and they were going to continue to bring you down. And for some of you, they were going to continue to break your heart or be, you know what I mean, disloyal. And, you know, Spirit is saying, like, you made dinner for this person every night and they still went out to another bitch. They still messaged another bitch. Like, you did everything that you could to keep a solid relationship. And now, since you had to be the man of the house for some of you, Spirit is saying that is going to be returned to you tenfold. You are going to have the support that you need, because this person thinks that they can just move on with their life like nothing ever happened. However, they have a responsibility, and Spirit said, we're not going to let that fly. Even the state's not going to let that fly. As soon as this person goes to work, after you guys go to court and you get this sorted, every fucking check to you and your children. And they'll know what true suffering is then. They think they left you to suffer. Now they're going to know what true suffering is now. They said, oh my gosh, like, this reading is fucking telling some truths today. So Spirit said, you know, as much as it fucking hurts, this heartbreak had to happen so that you could be in your high priestess energy, so that you could be the motherfucker, the mother that you are, the amazing fucking person that you are, the amazing parent that you are, because this person ain't shit, and they try to run around like they have mad money, and they have, for some of you, they try to say, oh my god, I got some cars. Meanwhile, motherfucker is a Kia boy, for some of y'all. And then for some of y'all, they're literally in their homeboy's car, like literally trying to send bitches pictures of, like, and saying that's their shit, bro, or getting a rental, or just seeing this random shit on the side of the road and taking a picture with it and thinking they're hard for it. And it's like, bitch, you have kids at home that you have not ever fucking even met. You haven't even fucking said hi to them today. You haven't even fucking changed their diaper a day in their fucking life. So Spirit said justice is gonna be motherfucking served. And okay, what's this? Causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone, and obedience. So this person is going to have to be obedient to the law, and obedient to the law of karma, that of which they've fucking invoked when they chose what they chose and what they did. So just know you're going to be successful in a court case moving forward, guys. Like I said, this is very specific. If it didn't resonate, find another pile or find another one of my readings. Perhaps you'll have other messages there. So we're gonna move on to your love life here, because you did have, in your regular tarot, you had 3 of Swords, heartbreak, and then in your love life, you have 3 of Swords, heartbreak. So definitely the love life is seeping into everything and affecting everything. And we have some repeating things here. So definitely your soul has been telling you the truth about this person for a while, that they are no good, that they're fast. For some of you, they move woman to woman. They have like hundreds of bitches in their shit, because that's how they feed their ego. That's how they feel like a man, when literally you're a little fucking boy and you're disgusting as fuck. Community dick ass motherfucker. I don't even care about fucking cussing on here. Like, mind your business, YouTube. We're all adults here. And if we're not supposed to be on this reading. How about that? But yeah, this person is, Spirit said, like, they don't know how to control themselves. Like, they would look at, Spirit is saying, some granny videos or some shit. Like, they'll look at some nasty ass shit to get off. And it's like, this person is missing a few brain cells. Like, for some of you, they have some sort of like delay and we're not being ableist here. Like, this person not be doing the shit that they do. Like, they're weird as fuck and they're just not right in the fucking head, Spirit said. So yeah, it's time for you to move on, Spirit said, and listen to your soul and listen to the calling within you and within your heart for a better man or a better partner. And Spirit said, meanwhile, while you have to go through this, you can find peace and solace in work, because that's going to level you up, level your family up, and help you create a savings account and support yourself, and show also, Spirit said in court, that you can support you and your family, in that, you know what I mean, you're doing the best that you can, and that this person has no say, or they shouldn't even have any custody, really. Perhaps visitation if needed, but I'm not the one to listen to. This is literally what Spirit is saying. So do what is best for you guys. Yeah, Spirit said you can find peace and clarity in your work, and Spirit said it also help you clear your mind as well from all of this bullshit, and to hear your soul truly, because you won't be, you know, having to do for, you know, the kids or for yourself, or you won't be in that bed overthinking. Spirit said, yeah, you're gonna see why this person had to be put on the back burner, or this person had to be, you know, separated from you, because they were something that was, like, honestly rotten as fuck in your life, and they're rotten inside and out, Spirit said, and like, they don't have good sexual hygiene, they don't have good spiritual hygiene in their sexual realm. Like, there's a lot of spirits down there, Spirit said, and that's just not for you. You can't be with this person anymore. We have rebuked that evil from your life. And they said, we're sorry. We know it fucking hurts. We know that you are heartbroken, but you deserve better. And this person does not deserve another fucking tear from you. And you deserve somebody who is going to truly be there for you and help you as much as you are there and help your family. There's going to be somebody who can match that energy. And for some of you, you'll find somebody who has a family of their own, and you're going to bring your families together, and it's going to be beautiful. And you're going to learn what a real family looks like. You're going to learn what a real man or woman or partner looks like. So we've got you and your loved ones are safe for your Moonology card, New Moon in Cancer, and hold your vision, Fixed Moon. So this is telling me that you and your loved ones are safe at this time. There's nothing to worry about. If you want to do some shadow work at this time to kind of work through these energies and understand why certain things happen, that could be very beneficial to you at this time. Whether that be in meditation, talking to spirit, watching some shadow work readings, anything like that, allowing yourself to express your emotions and thoughts about this. It's definitely going to help you release a lot of shit that's pent up within you and might be making you feel unsafe at this time. And with your Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon, like, you have a lot of plans for your future and for your children's future. And Spirit said, don't let this person get in the way of that, or cloud your judgment, or cloud your mind and tell you that it's impossible. Like, you might have been like, yeah, it's okay, I got me and my fucking kids, I got this, you know what I mean? I got this living on my own shit, I got this fucking, you know what I mean, being a single mom shit. And they're like, yeah, good luck with that. You know you're never gonna be able to do that. You know you need me, even though they're not showing up for you, type shit. Like, and Spirit said, don't fucking listen to that, because we are supporting you. God is supporting you. The Lord is supporting you. Christ is with you. For some of you who believe and follow him, and he walks with you. And continue to hold your vision on the beautiful life that you're going to create for you and your family, because there's going to be a day where your Spirit said sitting on your front porch and looking up at the stars in the fucking sky and, like, realizing what the fuck is going on, and, like, being grateful for where you are. You're going to have a home of your own, and, you know, happiness that is untouched by this person. Okay. So yeah, we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the more you respect yourself and realize that you deserved better the whole time, and you continue to release baggage that this person's placed on you, insecurities this person's placed on you. Why wasn't I good enough? Why wasn't our family good enough, etc.? And you start realizing, you know, I am good enough, I am strong enough, and this person is just truly a nasty person, the better, because your self-respect is going to raise you up and show yourself authentically to other people. So like, once you start dating, if you started dating, people are going to see you for who you truly are, rather than for the damage and the shit that you've been through. So once again, Christ is walking with you. For whoever believes, for whoever follows him, he follows you, he walks with you. And for some of you, you really need to hear it's okay to believe in Jesus and Christ, and not believe in the church, and not believe in the beliefs of the church, because that is a separate entity, separate spirit, who is here to help you and heal you, and who has been, you know what I mean, made to be a lot that he is not, through the church and through, you know, testaments and stories that aren't true to Christ, who Christ truly is. And yeah, you guys truly had to walk away from this person, Spirit said, to roll the dice and create a change in your life and create a change in the winds. Spirit said there's this person caused a lot of stagnancy and fear, and just feeling like you were in purgatory, feeling like you were in hell because of what they put you through. But walking away is giving you the freedom to decide and the freedom to say yes to good things and good people who show up. And we've got communication. A reunion could bring love, or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. For some of you, an old person could be coming in from like way long ago, and like you've both matured and you're going to be able to connect in a romantic sense, or a friendship sense even. And then a lot of you, Spirit is saying, you know, what this person lacked was communication skills and being able to listen what you had to say. They didn't care what you had to say, and they had no communication skills to even respect you enough to say how they truly felt, because they're immature emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically immature. So group 3, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped you in some way. I love you guys, and I thank you for joining me. I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and Highest Self. And thank you so much for your help in getting these clear and concise messages for group 3 and for everybody here today. Group 3, it was a pleasure reading for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, healing, or spell work service with me, you can email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or check the description below to find more information about how to find more information on the readings and things that I offer. Alright guys, or I can email it to you if you need that too, if you can't do what's in the description. So, it was great seeing you guys, group 3. Please stay safe and have a good night, a good time, good day, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Love you guys.